My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
Want none unless you got
Buns,
buns,
hun. He'll still sing, he'll still rock it out, he'll still give you one of these kicks.
Hello, guys. I'm Christina. I'm from Sensacine, Mexico.
Hi,
Hi,
Christina.
It's a pleasure to be here talking to you. It's a pity we have a few minutes because I'm such a fan of you both guys.
¿Tienes muchas preguntas?
I have a lot of questions, but
Entonces.
well, I'm gonna start with you, Paul.
Oh.
So why do you think movies about friends making terrible decisions together are always so satisfying to watch?
Wow, I agree with you. I think that it's because it's relatable.
Yes.
I feel like we've all made some pretty, you can't go through life without making a couple of errant decisions. So if you see a group of people who like each other and you root for and they make bad decisions, it's tough, but if there's a way out of it and it can, be satisfying at the end, then it does kind of scratch that itch. Certainly for me and clearly for you too. And hopefully this film and this relationship will scratch a lot of collective itches.
It will. And Jack, I think now that you both work in this wild set, I was wondering if you had to survive in the jungle in real life, who would be better at handling a crisis and why, you or Paul?
Oh, handling a crisis in nature.
Yeah.
I would say, Paul, I have a real cowardly streak, and I run away from danger most of the time. And I feel like Paul would be the alpha when it came to survival. I would just do whatever he told me to do.
And I would say, without hesitation, Jack, because Jack is his survival skills are unparalleled. The guy knows exactly what to do in any situation. He doesn't let any instance become too overwhelming. He'll still sing. He'll still rock it out. He'll still give you one of these kicks, and he'll win out in the day. And people don't know this about Jack, but he has spent months on end out in the wilderness.
I have,
Yeah.
but I don't think I learned any lessons. But I'll tell you this, I think we're writing our next movie right now, because as I'm thinking about this and imagining me and Paul trying to survive in the wild, naked and afraid, I'm sensing a lot of comedy. I think we die in the end, but along the way, I think there's a lot of laughs.
Yeah, we'll both learn something before we perish.
Yeah.
Exactly. And guys, I don't know who wants to answer this question. You both being part of big reboots, Ghostbusters, Jumanji. So how satisfying was it to openly mess with the idea that we just can't stop rebooting films?
Right.
I think it was something that we both really kind of took to. And when we were reading it, how funny it was to kind of approach this material from this angle, where it's kind of commenting on the fact, like, are there any new ideas?
It's really funny when it puts up a mirror to a mirror to a mirror, when it's like, we're making a reboot of Anaconda, and then we're commenting on the rebooting of Anaconda, and then we see another reboot of it. It's like, it goes into an overdrive of like another universe.
It's an infinite loop. And I have a tricky question, and only the biggest fans of Anaconda can answer. So could you please finish the sentence? My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't. My anaconda don't.
Want none unless you got
Buns, hun.
Yes.
You rock, guys. Well,
Thank you.
my time is almost up. I have a final question for Jack Black.
Yeah.
What's your take on the fact that Paul Rudd never ages?
Got good genes. I don't know. I guess we need to go back the family tree and see about his lineage. I mean, do you have any history of Fountain of Youth in your family tree?
No, and I think if you look real close, he said, "Oh, you could punch holes in that theory right away." I remember George Carlin saying once, he said, "What's all this shit I keep hearing about Dick Clark not looking his age? Look closer." I remember hearing that joke as a kid, and I started laughing. I always say, like, when people say this about me, look closer.
Wow. Well, guys, I love you both so much. We
Love
are
you.
super fun
Peace
of
and
you
love.
connecting.
Mwah.
Adios.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Gracias. Hasta luego.
My Anaconda.
¡Estamos en plena selva y nos están persiguiendo!
My Anaconda.
¡Vamos a morir!
My Anaconda.
¡Tranquila, ya pasó! ¡Aquí estoy!